I became a homeowner at 22 years old, and I instantly regretted that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you why I regretted it, though. So, I ended up putting 78,000 down on my house, right? And once you get your house, right, you become house poor. Okay? Now, everybody's not gonna be house poor. I was house poor. I'm just speaking from my experience, bro. I'm young as shit, buying a house. I'm house poor at this point. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I did not really gauge all the maintenance that it took to take care of a house. On top of that, I had to put work into the house. They sold us the house, right? Sold the house with mold in it. How did I not know it was mold in it? Did you not get an inspector? Yeah, I had an inspector. This what these dirty, nasty, gritty people did. Scantless, right? They painted over the mold so thick that the detectors couldn't get it. And it didn't even smell like mold down there, nothing. It was all dry, right? So I had to go in, get the walls chopped out, get the house waterproofed, whatever that came up to. So this is just more stuff you got to come out of. But all in all, I would say that I really regretted it once I figured out how much the maintenance was, bro. And like how often you got to do certain things. And obviously it makes it a little sweeter that it's your shit and it's an investment. But for me personally, I just was not ready for that. Now the house is about to sell. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with the cash that I do get from the house. Obviously, I might invest in another property. I think that's where my head's at. But just something to like rent out or something. You know what I'm saying? Not to live in. I can't do it. I'd rather live in an apartment. I'm going to be honest. You can call me crazy all you want. But I just feel like at this point in my life, I should be living in an apartment, bro. A house is a lot.
Well, you've already guessed what today's video is about. It is about regrets. Buying a home, it is a beautiful thing, but to some, it can be a nightmare. Let's dive right into it. And before I forget, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe.
I regret buying a house. I regret it a lot. If I could go back to January 2022, I would tell that girl, do not. Just find another apartment to move into, because doing all this shit that I have to do for this house and all the unexpected costs, high dollar unexpected costs that I keep running into, to be handling it by myself, is ass. So to all you young women who want to go out and buy a home, I encourage you to really, really think about it. Talk to some people and really see the ins and outs. I mean, it always sounds good. Oh yeah, your mortgage is only going to be $1,000 until they reevaluate your property taxes. And that bitch goes up $200, you know?
My boyfriend and I bought a brand new house 1 year ago and we're now abandoning it. Why and what do now? Let me explain. So if you've been following along, you know we bought a house in another state, moved in, and had been turning it into the Pinterest shit of our dreams. Well, the whole situation quickly turned into the shit of my nightmares. People are gonna be big mad and judgy hearing me say this, but being a homeowner is not as slaves as it's made out to be. One, maintaining a house is a whole ass part-time job. It felt like there were endless chores, endless maintenance, and being an ADHD neurodivergent household, this made me so. Two, it's true when they say mortgage is the least you'll ever pay. Property taxes that go up every year, different kinds of insurance, having something you need to pay for every week just because your house does housing things. I genuinely think managing a house is 20 times harder than managing an apartment, and maybe would have been ready in a few years. But right now we try to work and bop and be around our family and friends. So what do? We emptied our whole house, packed our car, got a property manager to put our house up for rent, and moved in with our parents. We have not lived with our parents in years, but we're gonna take the next few months to settle back into the LA area, find a new place, most likely an apartment or condo. We realize it's much more our lifestyle right now at 26. Moral of the story, don't do something before you're ready, even if society tells you to. We really wish we put our time, money, and energy into things that were just better for us.
Now, most people get so excited about the house that they forget about the maintenance part. You have the down payment, but then you splurge, you get a little excited with furnishings, or you spent so much money getting the house that you forgot you needed an emergency fund. That's the important part. And I'm not talking about $1,000 emergency fund. When you buy a house, you need at least a $5,000 plus emergency fund, $2,500 at the minimum. Now, if you're buying a brand new house, that's different because it comes with a 1 to 2 year, no questions asked warranty if something breaks, etc., etc. But when you're buying a house that's already been built from someone that has lived in a home already and is just selling the house and it does not come with a warranty, it can be risky.
I'm selling my home after being a homeowner for only 1 year, and here's why. saying I'm a homeowner is a lot better than actually being a homeowner. There's a lot of work that goes into maintaining a home that I'm just not willing to do, to be honest. Also, I prefer living in an apartment because of the amenities. You have parking garages, you have security, you have a pool, you have trash pickup, and then I'm a mom, so as far as safety goes, like I could live on the second floor, the third floor, fourth floor, and I wouldn't have to worry about someone like getting into my home. Like I just feel like it's a lot more safer. I've always felt a lot safer. When something goes wrong in your house, you are responsible for fixing said problem. When you live in an apartment or when you have a landlord, they have to handle maintenance. You can pick up the phone, hello maintenance, help me. When you have your own home, you can have a warranty, but there's oftentimes a deductible associated with that warranty. It's a headache. It's a true headache.
So I feel like going into this, she already should have knew that she was responsible for that. I live in an apartment right now, and we aren't responsible for anything. We just call the maintenance guy up and he comes. But in my first home, brand new house, we were washing clothes. My wife was washing clothes, and next thing you know, water starts pouring from the garage ceiling. And so what ended up happening was when they were building out the house, that part of the house, a nail went through a pipe, and that's what caused the huge leak. But guess what? My house was under a 1 year, no questions asked warranty. The builder came out, fixed it, no questions asked, and I paid $0. So this is the issue, like when you don't buy a new home, a lot of people complain and say, oh, well, new homes are made out of sticks and they're just not as sturdy. That may be true, but at least I have some peace of mind for 2 years, because if anything breaks, they can't hassle me and they need to come out and fix whatever the issue was. If you did like the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know, how long have you been living in your house? Do you regret it? Hey, for fun, tell me your interest rate, because the rates today are horrible. And don't forget, turn those noties on so you can know when the next video is posted. It's your boy Rody. I will catch y'all next time.